Greetings, brothers and sisters. This is a video follow up to the last video that I posted. So anyways, this is a message about the impacts of stimulating your mind. If you haven't seen the last video I posted, I'd suggest you check it out. It did pretty well and had some good things in there. But anyways, if you continue to stimulate your mind and run to things in the world to either cure your boredom, cure your pain, or to fill time, or if you're always in a rush to try to, get something, or, you keep feeding things into your mind over and over. You're constantly scrolling, you're constantly watching the TV, you're constantly, itching for something to do, then there's going to be negative effects. That is actually trying to find the answer to your problems in the world. If you spend all of your time stimulating your mind, if you spend all of your time constantly trying to find what the move is, trying to, hook up with someone, or hang out with friends, or do this and do that, there's nothing wrong with doing those things, but to be in constant pursuit of that, and constantly feeding and stimulating your mind and needing something to keep you running from the world, you're in a sense trying to find a savior in the world. You're trying to find saving through these stimulations. And that's not the answer at all. There's actually a lot of negative effects to this, because the moment you start introducing yourself to these stimulations, the moment you start getting used to scrolling, you're getting used to Snapchatting people, you start smoking cigarettes or whatnot, your brain is hardwired to want to chase those things again. So once you introduce yourself to something that'll stimulate your mind, or something of this world, you'll develop kind of a thirst for it. You'll develop a hunger. You'll run to these things, and you'll feel depleted in your mind. So you must stay strong within and persevere through temptation to run to things of this world, because they will pull you down. The more you introduce these things, they'll take up your time. If you spend 5 hours a day on screen time, that adds up. That's 35 hours. That's a whole work week. 35 hours in a week. So, if you're constantly filling up your time with consuming things with your mind, and you never create, you never find time to connect with God and have peace, you won't have peace. Because the more that you rely on the things of this world, the more you'll be robbed of your peace. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy your life and what God has planned for it. If you're focused on the world, you aren't focused on God. God is the provider. God is the sustainer of the universe. If He can keep the world spinning, He can keep your heart beating. He can keep you walking. He can keep the passion of life within you. You're giving up your passion to live. You're giving up living and substituting it for, something a computer does. Just processing information, your data processing. Create. God is a creator. We're created in His image. So we should create. We should make beautiful things. We should inspire others. We should be in a flow state. If you are feeding into temptation, if you are stimulating your mind, you aren't in a flow state. If you're needing something to get you to another state of mind, you are no longer who you are from within. You are trying to gain ground with your mind. The only one who can rise us up above our mind and restore our lives and to put peace into our mind, peace into our heart, is the Lord. And the Lord is found away from the world, you know? Not in the world, you know? God is not found through social media, through the phone. Like, divine encounters happen within your heart. God will reach into your heart if you let him in. And from there you will be directed. You will be fulfilled. So, think about that next time you pick up your phone. Because even one small phone pickup, even one download of an app, even one time you like an image, all of a sudden that adds up, and you have hundreds of these situations adding up and adding up. Because things easily turn into a cycle in this life. Things easily add up in this life. Don't give up your spiritual authority for passive living. Live actively. And God will use you in so many ways. You will build a business. You will build great artwork. You will build great relationships. You'll just have your life transformed if you let go of needing something. I hope you guys enjoyed.